Hey guys, so it is time for an updated what's on my iPhone video. And sorry the lighting's really bad, it's literally 11 o'clock and I'm probably waking up my entire family by talking loud. But you know, it's a sacrifice we have to all make. And yes, I am back in the Victoria's Secret pajamas that I just filmed my last video in. So I am an outfit repeater too. So I have the white iPhone 4 and I thought I'd do an updated one just because the last time I did one was like a long time ago and iOS 7 came out in between then and now, so I thought I should do another one. And it's the new year approaching and all, so I thought it would just be pretty fun, pretty cool to do one. Props for me, this is actually charged. Last time I think I did it on like 5%, I didn't even know, but it died like halfway through and then I had to like wait like an hour to film it. So yeah, it's actually at 97%, so give me creds. Without further ado, I'm just going to show you everything that is on my iPhone. My case is just an iPhone 4 case from Charming Charlie, and it is a really soft pink diamondy pattern thing with diamond studs, and I literally am in love with it. The only thing is that it's just not very protective on the sides, and I'm not the most coordinated person in the world. We can leave it at that, and I don't have a screen protector, so that is not a very good combination. So if I drop it, it'll probably break, and I probably won't get a new one, but you know what? YOLO. It's cute. And then I have this phone jewelry, and it just goes in the headphone jack, and my aunt got it for me for Christmas, and it went well with the case, so I am using it. And then when you unlock my phone, my lock screen is me, the Ismash, and Grace Kells because we're cool kids. My background is just a close-up of my Christmas tree because I am ever so artsy, and I like to remind myself of my amazingness by making my Instagram pictures my lock screen. On my first page, I just have all the basic apps that I don't even feel like going through because, like, you know what they are and what they do and stuff. And then on the dock, I have phone, mail, Safari, and messages. And I have one unread message. Let's see who it is from. It is from, oh, no, never mind. I don't have one. Yay, I'm a loner. We all knew that anyway. Then on the second page, I have setting, stocks, and utilities. And in utilities, I have contacts, Contacts, calculator, compass, voice memos, the dictionary, which I've never actually used, but I should use that so I can like brush up on my education, IDK. And then I had this app called Coco PPA, and what that does is if you see my Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, and Kik, they're obviously all cutified. And how do I do that, if you were wondering? Well, I have the answer for you. That sounded very different. So this app, Coco PPA, it has a bunch of different wallpapers and icons that you can use. So say I wanted to use one of these Instagrams. So say I wanted to use this icon. I just click it and I click use this icon, and then it appears on my home screen, but it's actually a shortcut to the actual app, so it doesn't replace the app. It's just a link to the app, so you have to keep all the actual apps. You can't delete them or else they won't work. But then say I click Instagram, then it will direct me to Safari, which will direct me back to Instagram. And in my health folder, I have Sleep Cycles, which is this really cool app that I've actually never used just because you have to like charge your phone while you're sleeping, and then if I do that, I'll have to unplug my light, and I kind of need my light too. So I am in just a really tough situation with that. It actually measures your sleep patterns and stuff, and so you can see when you have your deepest sleeps, and then you can set alarms, and it's like a half-hour range, and then it wakes you up when you're in your lightest sleep period, so it'll be easier for you to wake up. And so I think it's a fun idea. I've just never actually acted upon it, so I don't know. Then I have my period tracker, and that is very necessary to talk about, and I need to give you all the details. And I had this Live Strong app, and it is actually a calorie tracker, but I haven't used it yet just because I downloaded it yesterday because I was in like a very like glit fit mood. I was like, I am motivated. I want to live a healthy, inspirational lifestyle. That happened. Yeah, I had like a milkshake today at the mall. It's just like a regular food scanning barcode app, and then you can type in how many calories it has, and then you just put in like your age and weight and stuff, and then it's keeping track and how much more you should eat, how much less you should eat, all that, yada yada yada. So you guys know all about that. And then I have my Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, and Kik. So my Instagram is Claire with 4 R's, 4 E's, and an underscore at the end. And here are my ever so artsy pictures because I am such a cool kid. And then I have my YouTube, which is obviously Beglambitiousx12. Then I have my Twitter, which is just Beglambitiousx12 because I couldn't fit the X in because Twitter is weird and doesn't let me have more than 15 characters. And then I have Kik, which my username is Beglambitiousx12, so you can message me on that if you want. I would be so honored. And then I have Cool Fonts, where it is designed to spice up like your Instagram captions and that kind of stuff. So you can pick any font and then just type something. Here, let's type in letters. No, not emojis. No one likes emojis. Actually, I love emojis. Emojis are my life. What am I saying? I don't know. And then it types them in cool fonts, and then you copy and paste them to your Instagram captions, and so it makes them look like a lot artsier and funner and all that stuff, because I am all about the artsiness. Then I have this game called Emoji 2, and it's just this like really weird game. It gives you emojis, and you have to like figure out the word that it represents, and I'm actually stuck on this level, so I'm going to show you, and tell me if you can figure it out. If you can, comment it down below. I literally cannot figure out what this says. I've been working on it for like days. Like, down, sun, girl. I don't know. If you can figure it out, comment below, because I am desperate, literally. And then I have my photography folder, the fun one. And so I have my Retrica app, which is just this really cool photography app that I literally use for like selfies, artsy pics, anything that lets you take pictures in a bunch of different filters. So you have a lot to choose from. So say I pick this one, and yes, I am filming on my ping pong table because I am cool. Then you can pick how you want to take it. So there are a bunch of different options. So let's just say I want to take only one picture. Then I'll just take a picture and bam, it is more artsy than it would have been if you didn't do that, which is fun. Then I have Square Ready, which like everyone uses. And it is just to add that white border around your picture. So I'm going to show you how to do that if you didn't already know, which you probably did, but I'm going to show you anyways. And why am I still talking? So you can just choose any picture. I'll take this weird selfie because I'm cool. Oh, and by the way, if you saw those other pictures, yes, I did go on a mall merry-go-round today. It was literally the saddest thing ever. But you can just square them and do different sizes, and then you can choose what color you want it to be. It can be white or like any other color. I have Timer Cam, which I don't actually use anymore, really, just because it's not a filter, and I literally only take pictures with Retrica because they come out so much better. But Timer Cam is just an app where you set the camera on a certain time and take a picture. I don't really know how to describe it, but it's pretty self-explanatory. Then I have Twin Collage, which is just an app that you can make a collage of only 2 pictures, but it gets rid of the white border, which is, I think this is the only app that you can do that you don't have to pay for. Say I just pick these 2 pictures, and then I have them without the white border. Then I have this app called Reflection, which is actually very cool. I don't use it a ton, and I think I've only uploaded like 1 picture with it. Actually, I don't even know if I have. But you can take any picture and then just reflect it, and it actually ends up looking wicked cool. Like this one of me and Grace. You can just reflect it, and then you can do it in like different ways, and then you can choose if you want it to have a fade or not. Woo! I have PicStitch, which like everyone uses, but it is just an app that lets you create photo collages, and I like this one when I want to do a collage of like a bunch of things, like if I do a birthday collage or something, because it has all of Shapely, which I literally never use. I just kind of keep it because I don't even know, YOLO, but it just lets you take your photos and put them in different shapes. And then I have Afterlight, which I actually am in love with, and it does a lot of different things, but I mainly only use it to add different filters to my pictures, like I did it for this one, and I like the way it looked a lot better. So I took this picture, and then there are a bunch of different filters you can choose from. It's a lot better than like the Instagram ones, and the difference between this and Retrica is Retrica you take pictures with filters, this you add filters to the picture after. So my favorite one recently has been Lila, because I feel like it looks like glass. I don't really know, I just like the look of it, but there are a lot of different ones you can choose one from. And yeah, so I pick like a different one every time. I only had it for like a couple weeks though, and this one is my only non-free one. I had to pay like $1 for this. And then I have the Elf Yourself app, so you can take like a picture of yourself and then you add it to an elf that dances. So here, let's take this awkward selfie of me. Actually, it's not even a selfie since it's with another person, and I didn't even take it, and then it dances. literally not even normal. Sometimes I question what I do with my free time. Then I have this daily devotion app, which I actually just got the other day. Okay, so I was having this really, really deep discussion about, like, religion and, like, stuff with, like, Grace and the Ismash, and so, like, we were, like, really into it, so I was like, I'm gonna be fun, I'm gonna download a Bible app. So now I have this daily devotion app, and, like, I think it's kind of, like, fun to read, or not, like, fun, but, like, it's kind of, like, deep and, like, nice and meaningful to read, and, like, I find inspiration from it. So yeah, so this was today's. Okay, so that was everything on my iPhone. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye! Naked 3 palette. Look at this gem. It is so pretty, literally.